¿Qué tal, chicas? It is Sunday, 16th of June, our second full day in Barcelona, third day in Barcelona, fourth day in Spain. Uh, today, today was really fun, actually. We got up first thing in the morning. We took the metro to a house designed by Gaudí called Casa Bayo, and it's basically like a house that's the whole front facade is all tile. The top is like it's kind of like a fish spine type thing. Anyway, so we go in there. The tour, the tour that we paid for, has they give you like a phone type thing, and you press a button depending on what room you're in, and it basically gives you a audio tour of the building, which is pretty cool. As you go through the building, there were a couple things. There was in the sewing room there was a book, and you sign your name and write what you thought about the house. And this book has got tens of thousands of signatures in it. It's huge. It's almost out of space, actually. Anyway, as you keep going throughout the house, there's a spot where you can go out on a very very small balcony, um, and have your picture taken. We got one of those. Um, and as you go back inside, there's a screen where as you walk by it's basically it's made by two panes of glass that act kind of like a prism. There's a light behind it that reflects off a mirror that reflects onto the glass, and as you walk by it, the picture actually changes. And so that's really cool. Anyway, as you keep going, there's this model of the house as a whole. It's pretty small. It's like 2.5 feet tall. Uh, anyway, and there's this projector playing on it, and it kind of like gives the house an animation. Anyway, we went outside for a bit. We got a picture out there, and that was pretty much it for the Casabatio. Anyway, um, after that we kind of went back. We didn't have any money left, right? So we had 10 euros left, um, and we had nowhere to get any money. So we spent a while looking for a money exchange station. We finally found one on La Rombla. It's basically a big tourist street. Anyway, we got our money changed over from the few dollars we had. Tomorrow's Monday, so we will be able to get our ATM card back from that bank we lost it to the other day. Anyway, so we came home about 3, and we left again at about 4:30 for our cooking classes. They were a little bit hard to find. It's like down this dark alley. It's really thin, nothing on either side, a bunch of like barred off windows and stuff. It doesn't look like there's anything down there. And then you turn right, and there's this totally out of place, upbeat, colorful um, place called like Cook and Taste, I believe it was. Um, and they offer cooking classes. So we took a cooking class, and that was pretty great. We had a really nice area to cook in. There were 6 of us total, including myself and my mom. Let's see. We made Spanish tortillas, which are not the same as Mexican tortillas. Spanish tortillas are more of a potato cake, if you will. It's made mostly with potatoes. There's some egg, some onion. Those are really good. They were a little bit of a pain to flip. Um, One of the people in our group that was cooking had some experience as a chef though, so he was pretty good at it. next thing we made was they were these like cakes, basically, and they were made with eggplant and peppers and a what was called a fish mayo, is what the chef kind of called it. Anyway, this is basically made by mixing some cod that's marinated in olive oil with some rosemary, some thyme, some garlic, just a bunch of stuff, and you take the cod out and you mix it in with some cream, and then you pour that olive oil that you marinated it in very, very slowly, and you blend it this whole time until it's smooth. Uh, Still a little bit viscous, but smooth. Anyway, so after that, to our next dish was we had to make a sauce for for another dish that was made. The guy didn't know the name of the rock, so he called it blackboard. So it turns out we were using slate was our plates for this, and you take asparagus, you slice it in half, and then you slice it in half long ways as well, and then you saute it kind of, and then you sprinkle it with salt, and you put it on this slate with sauce that you make from a bunch of different things, like roasted garlic that you squeeze the insides out of, uh, some tomato, no, not tomatoes, some peppers, some other spices. I don't know. I might have the recipes later. Recipes, yeah, my mom thought that she gave it to me, and I thought she had it, so we don't have the recipes. We left them there. We may be able to get them emailed to us later. Anyway, apart from that, our main dish that we made was a paella, which is like a seafood dish. It had some clams, oysters, and these gigantic prawns, shrimp. Um, they were really big. Anyway, what you had to do to make the paella, there's this massive pot that you use, and it's got its own custom burner and everything that it just ran off a propane tank that was underneath the counter. Anyway, you have to cook everything individually on there after preparing a lot of stuff. Mince some onions, mince isn't the right word. Finely chop some onions and peppers. One of the guys in our group did the squid. Um, and we had a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, I was the lucky guy who got to mix the paella. Basically, the rice, the noodles go in. I mixed them for about 10 minutes, then I took all the noodles out and put the onions in, and then I mixed that for about 10 minutes, and then he put the peppers in, and then I mixed that for, I don't know, 7, 8 minutes, and then he put the tomato sauce in, and then I mixed that for another 10 minutes, and then I got bored and asked my mom to do it. And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, "All right, you're good. I'll do the rest while y'all are eating." Anyway, for dessert, our dish was a Catalan cream, which is basically the exact same thing as a creme brulee, except made with milk instead of cream. Basically, the difference is in taste as far as that goes. It's a lot lighter than a creme brulee, since it's made with milk instead of cream. It's easier to eat, and also it does it taste better. I don't know. It's pretty close, but yeah, we each got to use the blowtorch, both my mom and I, to make our own Catalan cream, and all of it was very good. I ate all of my stuff. Oh yeah, there was also some bread. Very easy. We can make that at home. It's basically baker's bread. You rub it with garlic, and then you rub tomatoes on it, and then you sprinkle it in salt, And that was some really good bread. Anyway, that's pretty much what we did today. Tomorrow we will be not quite sure. I believe we're going to go to the beach and possibly tour the Sagrada Familia in the morning. Anyway, that's all for today. All right, check out.